I don't even want to do a happy hello today because I am not happy today. I was in a good mood and now I'm not in a good mood. I am stressed out of my brains. I have a million one things I need to do. I have too many jobs that are in my head, and if I wrote it all down there is not enough paper in the world to deal with how much stuff is in my head right now. The only thing that can control everything that's in my head is if I had like the whole universe was a piece of paper and I had like infinite amount of pens. Bruise. I am now covered in bruises. Never have pinch wars. I am covered in bruises. Literally covered in bruises. So, I think my camera is slightly wonky. I don't even care. Today I was going to show you some of my makeup must-haves. I cannot live without these. Shall we get started? Yes. First thing, I haven't used primer when I first started using makeup. It took me a very long time to realise that, oh yeah, you need to wear primer. I thought, well, what's the difference? You know, you stick a little bit of primer on before you stick on foundation, and it shouldn't make much of a difference because it's your foundation that does like all the job. I have never been so wrong. They are top notch. This one is Revlon Photo Ready Primer, and I don't know if they do it in different colours. This one's 001. Little bottle of primer. When I went into Boots to look at what primer I wanted, when I first learned what primer was, there was loads of different things, like liquid or more matte stuff. You had a one that came out like gel, one that was like a powder and you just wiped it on your face like a powder. Loads of different types of primers, loads of different shades. Didn't really know where I was getting. I think this one was about £12. One of the most expensive on there. I did try some of the testers with other ones and they were just going like gloopy and bitty in my hands. So, and this one didn't. One, since I've been using it, it has not done me wrong. You probably can see in some of my older videos, my skin looks a lot worse than what it does now. That is primer. And also, like, obviously trying my hardest to get my skin nicer. Maybe it's like as I'm growing up. But I swear, in my eyes, it's primer. It makes a massive difference. Also helps your confidence a lot. And I have been using this one for quite a while. And there's still loads in this bottle, so it's not like you're spending money and it's going to go in a couple of weeks, because it's lasted me quite a while actually. The next one is I've tried loads of different powders of loads of different prices. My most expensive one I think was Benefit one, you know, the one that's like, it looks like a record. That one. I used to get that one quite a bit. I've tried Natural Collection, which is just £1.99 or something. I have tried Chanel. I still have a Chanel powder which I do really like, but nothing has compared to this. I use this one with a powder brush, and this is Rimmel London Stay Matte pressed powder, and it's in colour 6 Warm Beige. This powder is great in my eyes if you have quite greasy, shiny skin. I have quite greasy skin. I always get a shiny nose, especially shiny hair. This actually covers up really well. Really well. Best powder I've had so far. I can't remember, it's definitely under £10. I would guess around about a £5. It wasn't that expensive, which makes it even better. My next one is a bronzer that I've actually had for years and years and years. Haven't really used it. One of them things that your mum or that your sister or someone passes down to you, and you don't really use it because you didn't go out, you didn't buy it. It kind of just stays in like your drawer for ages. But I found it the other day and I thought I'd try it. It's BB, which is Bronzy Babe Soft Sheer Bronzer. Get a little compact mirror with it as well. I'm not actually wearing it today. The colour, it makes a really nice colour, as long as you use the nice bronzer brush with it. It's got like a bit of sparkle in it as well. It's a really nice colour. Be warned with this one, do apply gently. There's been many times where I've used it recently and I come out looking like an Oompa Loompa. That's been tangoed. Be careful. If you want looking for a bronzer, this one is a brilliant one, which I'm hoping they still do it, because like I said, I've had this one for a long time. This one I've also had for a long time, so we'll do it and get it out of the way. And it's a Rimmel, no, it's not Rimmel. It's a Max Factor eyeshadow, and it's I think it's number 420, and I can't actually read what colours it is. I know it says pearls at the end, but I have had this for a long time and it's a bit ruined. But the 2 colours it is just a light peachy glittery white and then a dark grey smoky brown. You get a little brush in there as well. Funny enough as well, the little brush that comes with it is actually quite good. I've bought all separate eyeshadow brushes and things like that, and they never quite apply as well as this brush does. The 2 colours together, if you're going for like a smoky eyed look but you don't want to end up being like dark eyes, you're just going for like a bit of a natural look. If you apply the light colour just on like your eyelids and also on the edge of your eye here, and the dark colour if you just do in the crease, and then I just do a little bit on the edge here, I think it actually looks really nice. So that's number 420 Max Factor eyeshadow. I have mentioned this lip gloss before, twice I think in 2 different videos, but I will mention it again. This one isn't my favourite colour, but Barry M, by far out of all the other lip glosses I've tried, is the best. They don't go sticky on your lips, they seem to last a nice amount of time, they have never exploded in my bag, which is actually a big thing for me because I have had a lot of lip glosses explode in my bag, and if it's ever happened to you, you know it is a night. This one by far is my favourite. I also like that it's got an applicator. I love things like Vaseline, but you've got to use your fingers and then you get sticky fingers. Hate sticky fingers. Actually smells really nice as well. It's like a strawberry smell. That's really nice in fact. I could sit there sniffing that all day. Applicator ones where you've got to squeeze and then put on, because I always squeeze too much and it goes everywhere. And it always seems to be the tubes that you squeeze that I end up making explode. So the fact that there's just a little applicator, I think it's brilliant. Eyeliner. I've always stuck to pencil eyeliner. The one I've got on now is pencil eyeliner, and it's just Natural Collection £1.99 black eyeliner. I can never use Kohl, is it Kohl? K-O-H-L, that eyeliner. I can never use it. The ones you like roll up. It always seems too soft. I can't make nice straight lines with it. I think it probably will be good for a lot of people out there, but it just doesn't agree with me for some reason. I love the look of liquid eyeliner. I love the look of when you've got enough time in your hand, you get to do like nice flicks, or you've got fake eyelashes on and you can put liquid eyeliner on top and stuff like that. I think that look is so cool, but one problem, I have makeup all over my hand. One problem, I am the worst person to put on eyeliner, ever. I try and do a little thin line and then something will go wrong with it. So I'll just make it a little bit thicker and then they're uneven. So I've got to make another line and then another one, and another one, and another one, and I end up with such thick makeup, and then what happens is I try and get a flick and then I'm like, yeah, that one looks good. And then I make another flick and I'm like, oh, that looks good, and I look and they're uneven. So I've got to wipe one off, pick your favourite, wipe one off, start again, put that one, oh, it's gone through wrong, wipe it off. Do that one. Now this one looks better than this one. So now I've got to wipe this one off. And you end up with like no makeup on, face is like black and blotchy and now already red because how much you've been scrubbing it, and you still don't have matching eyeliner flicks. I cannot do it. I really, really envy you guys out there that can do it, because I cannot. And that's why this one is in my favourites. For some reason, doesn't matter how retarded I am with doing eyeliner, I've tried the pens, like that actually look like little felt tip pens, I've tried everything. For some reason, the design of this and the consistency of this one, I seem to get along with quite well, and I can actually do some nice eyeliner flicks and stuff with it. And this one's just a collection one, and it's just in black. If I show you the brush, that's it. I think I like that the felt, the actual tip of it, is so close to your hand that you can control it more, and also it's a little stick. You haven't got like a massive stick in your hand, it's here and you're like... And also, it's a tiny little bottle, isn't it? It's tiny. Oh, I haven't bought an eyeliner in about a year. I also don't wear it every day. I probably wear it, I don't know, special occasions, a few times a month maybe. But even for a few times a month, this one isn't even coming close to running out, and I think it's quite cheap as well. This one isn't quite to do with the brand, slightly to do with the brand. This one isn't quite to do with the brand. Well, it is a little bit to do with the brand, but it's more that everyone should have this in your makeup bag. And mine's a Rimmel London number 071 Pure White Pencil Eyeliner. I got this one from Tesco's. I don't know what's wrong with it, and I did pay for it, but every time I have this in my makeup bag, I beep as I go through the thingies, the things that beep when you've stolen something. It might not be this, it must be all that stuff that I stole from Tesco's. I went in Tesco's the other day, and I only went in there to go to the toilet. There was no toilets near me and I already needed a toilet, so I walked through the doors where they have the beeper things, walked through the toilet doors where they have the beeper things, walked back through outside, out of the toilets, through the beeper things, and then through the Tesco's doors again, which have beeper things. 4 times I walked through the beeper things, 4 times they went off, twice I spoke to an employee at Tesco's. Not once did they ever ask me anything to do with stealing anything. There was a lady by the toilets that heard it go off when I went in and heard it go off when I came out, and she made a joke about, because I also went in and like applied lipstick or something, and she must have noticed, and she turned around to me and was like, "Oh, must be all that makeup you just stuck on." And I was like, yeah, I could have just stolen something from them and beeped 4 times and got away with it. Yeah, so this is just a soft coal K-Gel eyeliner pencil. I have tried other cheaper versions of this one, like Natural Collection, things like that. I find they don't come on that well, and if they do come on that well, they're a bit blotchy or they don't stay on very long. That's just my opinion, but then again I have got quite greasy skin, so it's hard for it to stick. But this Rimmel London one seems to come on really nicely. You can give it different textures as well, because when I first put this one on, it came on really thick, which I actually quite like, because at least then if something comes on thick, you can dial it down a bit, whereas if you first put something on and it comes on really thin, it's harder for it to get thick. You get my thinking? So this one's actually a really nice colour. It's also really nice if you put it like on the inside of your eyelids and then put black or just below it. Just makes your eyes look a little bit more awake, a little bit wider. So I think white eyeliner is a great thing to have. Last thing, I have mentioned this one many times in many videos as well, but I swear by this. I have tried permanent eyebrow things, you know, it's like, comes out like pen. I have tried eyebrow pencils, many of them. I think I've got a bit of a thing with my eyebrows. I have tried different waxes and different colours and things. I have tried also putting on, you know, that mascara kind of stuff that's like gel, and it like meant to keep your eyebrow colour on for longer and stuff like that. I've tried everything basically, and the only one now I will ever go back to fully satisfied with the eyebrow stuff that I am using. It has taken me years, but I finally found one that I actually thoroughly like, and that is the Benefit Eyebrows. It is amazing in my eyes. It's the best one I've ever used. I did get along with eyebrow pencils, I did get along with other waxes and things like that, and yes, they were satisfying. I thought I wouldn't need anything else. I thought that it was good enough. I didn't know what good eyebrows was until I tried this. Well, I did not say my eyebrows are good, but better eyebrows are until I tried this. I have it in medium colour and I have it in a dark colour. Originally planned that because I did have black hair and now I've gone blonde, and before my black hair I had brown hair, so oh wait, I've gone medium, dark, back to medium. That actually comes in handy anyway, because I like doing medium like here and then dark here, because I don't really have a lot of hairs at the end of my eyebrow. You get a little wax, you get a little bit of colour, and you get an angled brush and a blending brush, and you also get a little pair of tweezers in there, but my little tweezers are gone. So tweezers also perfect, and also it's like a little compact mirror if you saw them. So as long as you got this in your bag, you can redo your eyebrows and shape your eyebrows all at the same time, which I think is actually a really handy thing to do, because before I had this I was using like a big mirror in my hand with tweezers, which is harder than just having this and having the tweezers in there. It just seemed a lot more easier. Easier to do and easier to store. If you are looking for an eyebrow product, I would seriously recommend trying this one. It is quite expensive. It's £25 I think from Benefit, which was a bit, the first time I bought it, I don't regret it. It satisfies me every time. That's my favourite makeup at the moment. That's it. So I hope it helps, and if you have any favourites of yours that you'd like me to try out, or any recommendations or anything, or your opinion on what I just said is my favourites, please let me know. Write it in the comments, or follow me on Twitter, or follow me on Facebook. Like and subscribe if you want to see some more videos, please. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye. When I got my ears done, I did ask for both girls to do my ears at the same time, which means the whole shop had to come to a standstill because there was only 2 employees working that day, and the shop's quite busy, and everyone stopped to look at me, which was great. But I knew I wanted both done at the same time, because if I had one done and I didn't like it, I wasn't going to get the second one done, and it would be really uneven. At least if they're done at the same time, it's one time, that's it, and it's done. You don't have to go through the same thing twice.